Good morning, how are you? It's Caroline from Complete Fitness and Wellbeing on this Friday morning with 5 moves for you from our balance and strength class, which we do on a Friday morning. During the week, we do specific workouts for sort of different considerations for our midlife health and wellbeing. And balance and strength, I think, possibly is one of the most important ones that we need to be aware of. So we dedicate a whole 30 minutes to that, not just standing on one leg, a mixture of movements that are going to build on our strength, where we can see progressions because we work with same moves every week, but also adding different moves to challenge us, to challenge our balance, our awareness for when things do literally challenge us in our everyday life. So if you're going to join in, that'd be fantastic. Please make sure you're feeling fit and well, and you're only going to do the movements that are suitable for you and your health and well-being. And as we are focusing on balance, you might want some props or something close by to hold on to go through hold on to whilst you're going through the exercises, to feel comfortable, to get used to the movements, and to let that nervous system feel safe while we're doing it. And we can then progress by gradually moving away from whatever we're holding on to or adapting it as we move on. So as always, make sure you're feeling okay and clear safe space. We don't want things to get in our way that could cause an issue, a trip or a fall. So what are we going to do first? We're going to do a bit of catch. Using just a tennis ball. If you haven't got a tennis ball, we can pretend. So I'm going to stand on one leg, my non-standing leg, and just hover. It could be high, it could be low. And we're going to just catch however you want to catch your ball or your imaginary ball. Are you ready? We're going to do 45 seconds. Off we go. So whilst my lower body is balancing, my upper body is throwing the ball, but my hand-eye coordination, my visual awareness is all at play here. So, we could find a particular movement that feels okay. We could challenge it. We could add more range. We can adapt it. Certain movements, maybe looking up and down, wouldn't feel good. Let's do it a different way. Let's bounce. So we're just working on this for a bit of fun, because we want to make movement fun as well as just thinking, yeah, I do need to do it. There we go, I didn't drop it once. So that's really good. We're then going to do 2 moves from our regular movements we do every week, just so again we can see our progressions. So our first movement is feet parallel, that tiptoe, bend, lower, straighten. We can do it body weight, but I'm going to hold a weight for this one to add a bit of extra resistance. So I'm coming up onto tiptoe. Gently hinging my hips, bending my knees, my heels come down. Then I straighten up. So tiptoe, bend, lower, straighten. It gives us a chance to notice again, how do all those joints feel? Any restrictions? Anything going on we need to sort of look at? And again, take your time with it. Really nice. It's amazing, again, just coming up with both feet onto a tiptoe really challenges that balance. Super. Then from there, instead of being feet hip width apart, which we generally are for a lot of things, we're going to walk heel to toe. So as if we are walking along a tightrope, or in more our world, probably along a curb or something like that. So heel to toe, literally my heel is touching my toes touching my heels. I'm going to walk in a straight line for a few paces. Again, I'm holding my weight. We could do this as body weight. And then I'm going to walk backwards. So how does that feel? Are you okay walking backwards? If not, again, just turn and keep walking. I'm also aiming not to be looking at my feet. I know I'm looking at you, so that does help me because I've got the screen to look at. But I'm aiming just to sense where my feet are, what's going on. Because when we're out walking on the road and pavements, we're not necessarily going to be looking at our feet because we're seeing what's going on around, processing everything. So we need to let the feet build on that connection. Right, next, single leg squat, which we did last week. This time I'm going to show you with a step stool. I'm going to start from a seated position and I'm going to come up, pushing through one leg. So from here, I'm going to exhale, push up. If it's okay, I'm going to sit back down again on this leg doing the work. It might be that a single leg squat is absolutely fine for you, no problem. It might be something we're not working on, as you can see. But again, it's building that strength, that awareness through one side. If coming up on one leg wasn't comfy, we could come up from a normal squat seated position and then go into a leg raise and maybe lower down. So we could play around with the movements. Oh, different this side. And notice things. Very wobbly that side. So that was our single leg squat practice. And then our last move, a little bit more dynamic movement, coming down into our feet, creating a little bit of impact. Because again, impact is good to helping maintain and build bone, keeping our bones well. So we're going to come up onto tiptoes and then come down fairly quickly. Come back onto tiptoes, come down. So I'm not landing with a massive thud or causing any discomfort through my heels, but enough, again, I can feel that connection with the floor. Also, we're getting that stretch, coming down. Play around with this one. If it's too much, again, we could just come up onto tiptoe and come down. Tiptoe and down. So rather than having that big arms up, full body dynamic movement, we can just break it down a little bit. Coming up and down on our heels and feeling the heels coming down. But as always, being mindful of what that movement feels like for you and your ankles. So anything where we're adding a bit of impact, again, it's always going to help our bones as well. So 5 moves in 5 minutes, done. The class will be doing more than that. So if you'd like to join us, it would be great. If you did, drop me a message. I can send you the details. Or if you want to catch up on all the classes in your own time, again, I can send you the details for that. So have a super day on that note. Great weekend. Don't forget about your balance and your general all-over movement. Let me know what you're up to. It'll be good to know. And I will see you next week for more 5 moves in 5 minutes. So I will see you then. Toodaloo.